Tankenhausen.
This is a T-34. This is the tank that saved Russia from invasion.
Is it?
Yeah. And the design of this tank, well, I don't know if the right words are so good, but it was used for decades. This was the basis of tank design for decades. So in World War II, you had the powerful, highly sophisticated German machines coming in.
You've looked this up, haven't you?
Oh, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Russians, I mean, they had a lot of manufacturing, but their thought of the matter was, let's just make a whole heap of them and make them as quickly as possible. And they actually came up with a design.
In numbers.
Yeah, they came up with a design that actually had a lot of good features that the Germans copied afterwards. One of those things was the forward glacis armor, which was angled. And by being angled yeah,
things bounce off.
It would deflect it. Or if anything actually penetrated, the actual the thickness of that armor was actually wider, because if you compared it like this to this, the projectile has to travel further. And so the Germans thought, oh wow, that's a pretty good idea. Because the Germans did manage to capture a lot of these tanks, and vice versa. The Russians captured a lot of German hardware as well, as they learned from each other.
1943.
Yeah.
This is one of the few things around that's older than me.
That's right. And these things were still being used in the Middle East in the 60s.
Jesus.
So this is the T-34 76. So 76 stands for the 76mm gun. And later on, they moved on to a larger caliber as everything got bigger. Like the German tanks got bigger and stronger, and so did the Russian tanks.
Everything got bigger.
Yeah. So this is a Model 43. So I don't know what the differences are. They're very subtle differences. So it'll be slightly different shaped gun mantlets and bits and pieces on it. But let's have a look at it. It's not a particularly big tank.
But it's a big box.
Yeah. Well, we've got a Tiger out there too.
Just
and that's massive. It's not quite 1-to-1. It's 1-to-16. And I think if we pull out, well, there's a hull. Not the hull, the turret.
And it's molded in green. What a surprise.
Yes, yes. All right, let's shift this across here. And let's show.
Yeah, that's going to make a substantial model.
So that's the size, what? That's just about the size of your hand, right?
Yeah.
And I've got a feeling this is full interior detail, because with the turret ring, you can see you see the ball bearings?
Yeah.
The full racers in there.
There's a lot of detail on this.
You know, there's some of the cartridges and such. Oh, here you go. You got, these are the fuel tanks. So full interior detail. And we've also got individual track links.
Oh.
You like that? Can you crack that open?
I'm going to see. Oh, and you've got to put them together yourself.
You got to put them together?
Oh, no.
You got to put them together? Look at that. Look at that. And usually you'll have about 80 of these per side.
Oh, that'd be a thing to promote a lot of swearing, I think.
Yeah. So it's one of those jobs that you do in front of the TV type of thing. But they look really well molded, so you won't have to file every single one of them. And then you've got the road tires too.
In terms of quality, Trumpeter kits, good?
Trumpeter kits are good. And Trumpeter actually make a lot of 16 scale. So they've got the most choice as well. But to me, I don't make that many anymore.
Okay.
And doing a full interior, that's a very much a Trumpeter type thing.
So they go the extra yard.
They do. So you've got 2 packs of track in there, your road wheels. Yeah, and then where's the hull? The hull must be in here. It's pretty big, isn't it? Big box.
Yeah.
Tight fit. They've always got really tight fitting boxes.
Yeah.
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 I'm not falling for that one.
That's why I was giving you a look. Oh, here you go.
I know. Look at that.
That's a decent size, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can actually see there's some photo etch in there too.
It's actually probably a higher quality than the original was.
Could have been. Yeah, they churned out a lot of these.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
decent
simplistic,
size, yeah?
But in a way, this is the forerunner of the Cybertruck.
Well, I guess so.
Styling.
I guess so. Well, there you go. There's the angle on the glacis plate, right?
Yeah.
And the Germans used that on the King Tiger, and then later on the Panther as well. Same with the angle on the sides there. There we go. That's been interesting, isn't it?
Yeah,
Something different.
I've never actually opened a tank kit before.
No, I mean this is one of the more compact ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. What do you reckon?
I have much to learn about this.
Yeah, good.
That's pretty cool.
You actually got some really nice cast detail too. You can see how rough it is.
Yeah, I noticed that. I thought, oh, this is pretty dodgy, but no, that's how it's actually meant to be.
Yeah, because they were cast pretty roughly. They didn't do a lot of cleanup on these things.
They were just there to do a job.
You see the world beads in there as well. So really good detail. Really nice.
Okay. My respect for Trumpeter models has skyrocketed.
Actually, it would have helped if I had the right camera on.
Yeah.
How's that?
There we go.
Yeah, there's world beads. You can see that rough texture now.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
I thought it was 3D printed at first.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.